I grew up in Las Cruces. I was born in Portales. I'm a native New Mexican, but we moved to Las Cruces when I was 2 years old and moved into the house that my mother still lives in when I was 4. There are 5 kids in my family. I'm the second. My older sister still teaches in the Las Cruces school system. There's me, there's a brother who worked in oil, and then I have a sister who lives in Denver and a brother who lives in Texas. My mother still lives in Las Cruces in the house that they bought nearly 40 years ago. We have 3 children. Peter is 22 and has completed his bachelor's degree in philosophy. Claire is a junior at George Mason University, where she swims. She's a student athlete. And then Anna is going to Shippensburg University in Pennsylvania, where she swims also and is a student athlete. When I moved to Washington after graduate school, I was working in the United States Senate for then New Mexico Senator Jack Schmitt. And my wife was working for Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley. And we rode the same metro train in the morning. And at one point, she asked me out. We're both fairly noticeable individuals. I'm 6'6", my wife is 6 feet tall, and I think we had noticed one another, and she finally asked me out, and the rest was history. Dr. Crothers and I have known one another for many, many years. We knew one another when I was a student at New Mexico State, but he also came to Washington and worked in another department, but I knew him then working for Senator Schmitt. I knew him as governor, and he actually made an appointment with my current office, came in and surprised me with this announcement. So it actually was quite a surprise, but very much a privilege. Here's the secret. I have 2 degrees from New Mexico State University, 2 bachelor's degrees. One a BA in philosophy, and the second is a BBA in management. I started out with the philosophy degree, and realized that there comes a time when you're going to have to pay for your own support, and the eating thing sort of gets in the way of what you really want to do. The job that I have right now, it's an enormous privilege to have it. It really is to be the chief of the Medicare program and the Medicaid program in the United States. That means expenditures of $600 billion. Our budget is bigger than the economy of most nations. We also provide health insurance to nearly 90 million Americans. It's an enormous responsibility to work in that environment and to make sure that the people that we serve get the kind of health care that they deserve. In the job that I have, with many people working for me, it's difficult to say I did that, and you probably shouldn't say I did that. It's we did that. One of the things that has been especially important to me is bringing a quality focus back on nursing homes. There are 16,400 nursing homes in the United States. They vary widely in quality. Some are very good, and some are very, very poor. We've made a commitment to improve quality overall. It's hard to do because we typically only have a stick. We don't have a carrot, but we can see we're making a difference, and people who are in nursing homes are some of our most vulnerable people. We've made an improvement there, and an improvement that will be durable regardless of what administration is next. Much of what I learned in the business school can be applied in the world of government. That is, you know, I have 4,600 employees. That's a lot of personnel management. I have a budget of $600 billion. That's a lot of financial management. You know, you just think of all of those things. I mean, we've got a huge operation, but you know, there's a whole operation science to what we do. All of those things fit into a business degree. And I would also say that it's being able to serve in the way that we do can be quite rewarding. Maybe the salary's not the same as a Wall Street salary, but certainly the rewards can be quite great. I would encourage students from New Mexico State, regardless of what college they're in, whether they're in the College of Business, or the College of Engineering, Arts and Sciences, to consider government as a career. Maybe even briefly. Spend 5 years in government. Government can be extraordinarily rewarding, and you get to meet a lot of really interesting people. The thing about the degree from New Mexico State is, remember, you have a degree. Your degree, look at all of the research, matters for one job and one job only, and that's your first job. After that, it's what's in your heart and what's in your head that makes a difference. If you're willing to work hard, and if you're willing to care, you can succeed with a degree from New Mexico State University or from any university in this country. I have a degree from New Mexico State that I'm very proud of. Many of the people who work for me have degrees from the name institutions, the Harvards, the Yales. But a degree from New Mexico State prepares you for what you need to do, but after that, you need to do it yourself.